feel so alive. I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more. It's these bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around, up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes.
Welcome to Saturday night's short form improv comedy show, Comedy One Shots. We are Chaotic at Improv, and we will be improvising for you all here tonight. Thank you for joining us, whether you're watching us on Twitch or Facebook or YouTube Live. We appreciate you guys coming on Saturday night to pay attention to us and watch us do some kooky haha make-em-ups for mostly for our pleasure. But if you enjoy them as well, that's a bonus. We really like that too. Let me introduce our cast that we have here tonight. So my name is Chris. Woo, we've got Elise.
Yes.
We have Patrick. And we've got Katie. And of course, the tech wizard guru guy that makes all of these streams possible and is, only messes up every so often with the tech stuff. Our wonderful Hostmaster General, Chad.
Yes. Every so often being at least once a show, but hey, that's fine. I mean, what if I am not 100% reliable? There's going to be a mess up. Anyway, great time.
You're the most reliable we have. We never said you were 100% reliable. So.
The most reliable.
Absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for joining us this evening. We love playing to everyone. We love making people laugh, and we hope that we certainly do that for you tonight, and we would love to have as many people come by as we can. So if you have any friends who like watching weird people make stuff up, if you have enemies, or if you have anyone within the
is there someone in your room right now, Chad, or is that right?
I told you quiet. We'll get to you later. No.
For someone breaking into your house right now, you're keeping it very cool, and I respect that.
Exactly. Cool. Like, if someone is, in fact, breaking into your house, you should actually have them sit down, watch us, and we'll make them
keep going.
But yeah, please
until the scene's over.
Yeah. Exactly, but please share the word. Get as many people watching as we can, because we love having you. Also, a couple of things tonight. First of all, thank you to those who have already started bit cheering on our Twitch stream. Thank you to Eagle Panini in particular. We are viewer supported, and if you would like to count yourself among the people who have thrown a couple of coins at us to keep us loud live and bringing the funny to you, go to twitch.tv/chaoticgoodimprov, where you're probably watching right now, and go ahead and just support us with a couple of bit cheers and Twitch subscriptions. We value each and every one. By the way, if you have an Amazon Prime account and you would like to support us with a Twitch Prime subscription, that comes at no extra cost to you. So it's basically free money you're giving away. It's great. Appreciate that. Also, if you would like to get a little something in return besides a awesome comedy show, we also have awesome comedy merch. And Chris is displaying our wonderful gray CGI hoodie, which
it's super comfortable.
Yeah, I don't have one yet, but I keep hearing that they are super comfortable, and at some point I am going to get one. But I do have this lovely mask as well that I use to wear to keep myself and others safe, and also to just really strikingly show off the sky blue logo, which catches everyone's eye. And it goes really nicely. It's kind of like my color, really. It goes with my complexion. I have no clue what I'm talking about.
It's off the rails. It's good.
Absolutely. So go to chaoticgoodimprov.com. Check out our store. It's great. You'll love all the merchandise we have there. We have plenty of other options for you to adorn your closet with our merch and show off your CGI pride. Lastly, we also, as we're going to go into here in just a minute, we take audience suggestions to start off most of our scenes. In fact, all of our scenes. As a matter of fact, you drive a lot of this show. D. Rocky, thank you so much for the subscription, just as we were talking about.
D. Rocky.
Appreciate that. D. Rocky. Haven't seen you in the chat before, but it's really cool to see you tonight. I hope you enjoy the show. But if you would... But in addition to the suggestions that we get for each and every scene, we also like to have our audience name the episode that they're watching. So what's going to happen is, at the end of the show, we're going to be coming up with the name of the episode that you're going to provide. And how you're going to do this is, during the show, if you hear our actors say anything hilariously funny, or if you see a theme come up throughout the show that you think is just really good, let me know in the chat. I will be Chaotic at Improv in the chat. Let me know what you think the title of the show should be, and we will name it that in our archives, going on for ever and ever, from here on out to eternity, really. So go ahead and start thinking about that as you listen to the show. Listen to all the funny little quips and everything. Let me know. Usually people put quotes around it, and I'll put it into a big list that we'll deliberate on at the end of the show. Okay, well, I think that is all of the housekeeping at this point. So I'm going to turn it back over to Chris. We're going to get the funny started. And Chris, over to you.
I'm super excited, Chad. Thank you for that. And thanks for pointing out my sweatshirt. I really enjoy it. Thank you for making it and being a part of this company. I know I'm just so happy to be having it on right now. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. About to start our first game. Just want to remind you guys that this show will never exist again. This is the only time this show is ever going to exist because we don't know what we're about to do. And it's going to be, you guys are going to be giving us those suggestions. So thank you in advance for making this such a unique show. With that, I'm going to go ahead and start our first game. It's going to be for Katie and Patrick. And what I am going to need as a suggestion is something that is valuable that you might maybe inherit, or you might find as treasure, or find in a room that you're like, oh my God, this is so pricey, like an expensive watch or an antique sword or something. I don't know, but just anything that might be of value, and it doesn't have to be of value monetarily. It can be of value because it was a napkin that belonged to Betsy Ross or something. I don't know. I don't know how you would know that, but it's hers. But it's a little
historical
American flag.
trash.
Yeah. It's historical trash, yeah. The reason Chad's going to be monitoring our chats. We're just looking at each other in Zoom, so we're not going to be able to see it. So Chad's going to pick it for us and let us know. But what we're going to do with the suggestions, we're going to play a game called Change. We like to start our shows out with this game. It's fun to warm us up and let some of you guys who've never seen it before kind of get a gist about what we're doing. So Katie and Patrick will be performing a scene, improvising a scene based on your suggestion, but at any moment I can say change whenever I want, really. And whenever I say change, whoever just spoke last will have to change what they said to something completely different, and then have to justify why that new thing is part of the scene and the old thing doesn't exist anymore. Chad, do we have a suggestion for some object or item of value?
Here's something classy, a gold monocle.
A gold monocle. So this scene has something to do with a gold monocle. That is the suggestion for this scene of change with Katie and Patrick in 3, 2, and 1.
Mother,
Yes, Charlie.
I'm having just a little bit of issues with my vision here.
I can see that. You are just blinking. I have to say, it's very strange and unsettling, the amount of times you're blinking, darling.
Well, it's the funniest thing. Some things are sharp, some things are blurry. I don't understand it.
Well, perhaps if you just... Oh, gosh, it really is. It's very, very strange what you're doing. Look. How about if you just break those glasses in half?
Change.
How about if you just go get the monocle out of the Monopoly box?
Change.
How about if you just... You know that set of magnifying glasses that I keep in my desk? You should just use those, darling. It will be much better, probably.
Well, Mother, I don't know if that would make things better. I think it was a telescope that made this begin. I was looking at the sun earlier.
Change.
And I was looking at the moon earlier.
Change.
And I was looking at an anthill. It wasn't very far away, but it was far enough away that I felt that a telescope would do the trick. But I was trying to burn the ants, but it kind of burned my eye.
Charlie.
And I tried the magnifying glass earlier, but it didn't work as well as the telescope to burn the ants, but it burnt my eye.
Charlie, that was a very long story, and I have to say that the result of it is that I think that you have been very naughty lately with your being cruel to animals.
But animal cruelty is so much fun, Mother.
Change.
Animal cruelty is a hell of a time, Mother.
Change.
I just love animal cruelty so darn much.
Charlie, you cannot say things like that to your mother. You know what? I knew it was a bad idea to let you spend so much time playing video games.
Change.
I knew it was a bad idea to send you to SeaWorld camp.
But you said, they said the chlorine would do wonders for my vision, but I think that messed it up too. Mother, is there anything you can give me, please, to fix this malady?
Well, honestly, your behavior is really the biggest malady that I see in this entire situation.
Oh, wait, Mother, it seems out of the blue here, but I did find this on the ground. I don't know why this was even here.
Well, I have to say, Charlie, you look quite distinguished now that you're not blinking so much.
Mother, this is amazing. It works. It's magic.
Yes, but you still are in trouble for the ant burning, so go to timeout.
Ant seed. Ant seed. Do you just have random
with the props, Patrick?
Do you just have circles lying around your house? Like what's happening there?
Yeah. Well, I'm sitting right next to my 3D printer, and I just have a messy desk. No, I had a keychain that I took the ring off. I saw it and I was like, ooh, toy.
Oh, man.
Right.
Thanks, Manchester United, for the keychain.
Good times. All right, Chad, you ready to rumble with the Switch?
Absolutely. I just had to find the switch that turned my mic on. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So, speaking of Switch, that's the name of our next game. Wow, we spoiled that, didn't we? Okay. So, how this is going to work is we are going to have all 4 actors do different scenes, and we're going to pair them up. Patrick and Chris and Elise and Katie and Patrick. It's going to be like it's a squared circle, really. It's like wrestling, only with acting.
It's a square monocle.
Exactly. It's a square monocle. Yeah. It's just one. It's 4 squares in one. It's great.
Basically, a small window.
What I'm going to need for suggestions is pretty much anything. Give me a suggestion of like a relationship between 2 people. Give me a suggestion of a place. Give me a suggestion of an item. Give me a suggestion of an argument someone might have. It doesn't matter. Just give me any suggestions at all, but those are just things that get your brains popping. Because what's going to happen is we're going to assign these suggestions to these different pairs of actors. And what's going to happen is I am going to call out the name of the suggestion anytime that I want to see a certain scene play out. So we're going to start off with like the first suggestion with Patrick and Chris, and then whenever I want to, I can just say the suggestion that Chris and Elise have, and we'll switch to that scene, and so on around until I get bored. No, I won't. It's going to be great. So let's go ahead and check.
Don't put pressure on us, Chad. We don't want to bore you.
No, not at all. Yeah. But yeah, so okay, I see they're starting to roll in now. Let's see. So first suggestion, it's a long one. I'm going to truncate this just a little bit.
I'll type them in for you.
Yeah, that's fine. Wife doesn't know what she wants for dinner.
Oh, every night.
Okay. That's the first suggestion, and that will be for Patrick and Chris. Second suggestion will be a caramel popcorn. That will be for Chris and Elise.
Caramel popcorn.
Okay. Let's see here. Irish pub will be the suggestion for Elise and Katie. All right, and they're still kind of. Don't be so quiet, guys. We'll take as many suggestions as we want, or I could just.
You can pick some of the previous ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, that hadn't been chosen. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll scroll back one up, and I'll pick. See, I told you guys that we'll be going back to these. We'll go with wool socks. Will be the final suggestion. Wool socks will be the suggestion for Katie and Patrick. Okay. So once again, let's go around the squared circle object thing. Patrick and Chris, what's your suggestion?
Wife doesn't know what she wants for dinner.
Yep. Chris and Elise.
Caramel popcorn.
Elise and Katie.
Irish pub.
All right, Katie,
Irish
Patrick.
pub.
Wool socks.
Wool socks.
Okay. All right, so we'll start off with the wife dinner choice with Patrick and Chris. This is Switch in 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, honey, I am just so exhausted after being in church all day. I could really go for some Chick-fil-A right now.
Honey, I hate to break it to you, but I've told you this many times. Chick-fil-A's closed on Sundays, and we're gonna have to. Maybe you'd like a Burger King or an Arby's.
Honey, the Burger King, the chicken sandwiches, they're just not the way I like them. They don't have the delicious pickle brine to them.
Honey, we can bring it home. I'll put a pickle on it for you. It's not difficult. I've got plenty. You know, I like to cook with them.
Oh, but honey, you know how I like to go there, and they say the nice things to you. They just talk to you so sweet, you know. And I if we can't go there, I don't know if I even want to eat today. I don't know what I want.
It's almost too late. I've passed all the fast food restaurants while you've just been talking about this on the way home, honey. Now we're home in like 3 minutes. I'm gonna have to make. I can make you some pizza bites or something. I mean, I'll get something in the freezer.
Those always make me so bloated, though.
Caramel popcorn.
Uncle Ted, I just wanted to say thank you so much for listening to my business pitch. I have been really working on my business plan. I've been working on it for like a couple of weeks, and I really think that I've come up with something really solid. Okay.
I am just so excited for your business plan. I've been looking for a partner, and you seem to have like just so much joie de vivre, and you're just really excited, and that's making me excited. So I just go ahead, shoot. I've got $30,000. I'm willing to invest in almost anything.
Okay, okay, all right. So I've been trying to think of, we're all stuck at home all the time now, and especially, for parents that have kids, they're always looking for things for the kids to do. And so I have come up with a DIY caramel popcorn for the children to make. It involves them just measuring out. All they have to do is pour the sugar, the prepackaged sugar, into a pot, and then they put it on the stove themselves, and then they have to heat it up until it's boiling hot. And then they also at the same time they have to go like pop the popcorn, and we also recommend that they do that on the stovetop too. And then they just pour the boiling sugar over the done popcorn, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, you got caramel popcorn. I just can't see anything that could possibly go wrong with that.
I can't either. I think this is a fantastic idea. I mean, kids need to learn home safety and kitchen safety, and what better way to do it than to make delicious treats whilst also having scalding hot fluids just around them at all times.
Irish pub.
Hey,
Susie, pour me another, would you?
oh, another. I don't know. I think you might have had enough.
Well, it's just been a day,
No, I understand. I really do. But it's just that it's been 3 days. You've been here for 3 days, and I feel like maybe you got to go home.
Oh, God. I feel like you're probably right about that. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Look, Fiona's been here before. She practically sleeps in the third booth. It's fine. You've been here for 3 days, and I just don't really know what is the problem.
Well, I've been kind of working up to it because I wanted to tell you, but
just tell me what is the problem, and maybe we can solve it, and you can leave.
Well, Jeff threw me out.
Jeff? What a right bugger! No!
He did.
Well,
He threw me right out.
Well, honey, it's your sweet 16, so just open up that gift there, see what you got.
Oh my gosh, Dad! I'm so excited! I always what is this?
They're my lucky socks from when I played baseball back in the 70s.
Dad! That's so nasty!
Honey, those are my lucky socks. We won the Upstate New York League. That's why they have to be so thick and wool and full of that athletic smell where you just know greatness has been sweat into them. It's a family heirloom.
They smell rat died in them. Ugh.
Well, yeah, they were in storage for a long time, so some rats may have gotten to them, some may not have lived, but you're holding a piece of cherished history. Those things went to Cooperstown. We played once in Cooperstown, New York. It was a bad game. We didn't win. I wasn't very good, but honey, you are going to love these socks. You're going to pass those down to your children.
Listen, here's the thing, Dad. Those socks suck, and they stink a lot. So I won't tell Mom that this weekend at your house was awful if you buy me a new iPhone.
Now, honey, we have a very specific custody agreement over you with your mother, and you part of the agreement was you wouldn't spread nasty, vicious lies about each other, but you've been doing that up and down all the time, and I can't keep track of it anymore. And now you're begging me for an iPhone? I don't have $1,000 on it. Somebody got your crappy messed up socks for your 16th birthday.
Wife's inner choice.
Now, honey, you know that Breaking Bad doesn't have any more new episodes. You are going to have to choose what you want to watch right now. I can't stare at a blank TV no more.
I don't know what I want to watch because I want to watch House of Cards, but I feel bad because Kevin Spacey's a creep now, and it's my favorite show, and I don't know what I want. I know that I need to munch on something right now. I'm still hungry, okay?
And sure you are. That's another. You know what we can do? You know what would be fun? Why don't we just sit here and listen to my stomach grumbling next to an empty television set?
Well, honey, no, I think you're being passive aggressive right now. I don't appreciate that.
Oh, I'm being pretty aggressive. It's look, you're gonna need to shit or get off the pot and choose something to eat, or I'm gonna start making. I don't know. I might have to go hit Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, well, number one, honey, let's stop you right there. Women don't poop. You know that, okay? All right. So I'm gonna stay on this.
Well, I don't know who you are because I've woken up to some cloudy storms. If you know what I'm saying.
Are we doing this right now, honey? Are we doing this right now?
This is what happens when I get hungry.
Honey, you want to talk? You want to talk about the pot? You talk about shitting on it, huh? That's what you talk about, huh?
I want to eat some food and watch maybe a half-hour fun sitcom before the sun goes down.
And make that molten, nasty-ass popcorn your niece is trying to sell to you, because it is gross and it is unsafe, okay? And we're not going to have that in my house anymore because I'm too full of it. I'm gaining weight. I'm bloated just from the weight gain already.
Caramel popcorn.
This is such a fantastic idea. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm thinking we can market this. I can tie it in. Now, I've got a lot of these Fisher-Price My First Fondue sets, as well as the Little Kitty Deep Fat Fryers. What we could do is we could put all those into some sort of like a
package deal.
A gift package deal. Yes. I'm not sure if we can do it KB Toys, but we might be able to sell it to Dollar General.
Dollar General is nothing to snub your nose at. I mean, you can get some good stuff when at the Dollar General. I mean, I'm just saying, does this spin off into like tiny mini kitchens, like the Fisher-Price kitchens, but they have like real working stoves and like propane tanks attached
and baby
to them?
Ginsu knives. Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Irish pub.
Jeff threw you out.
But you knew I had to come to you, Susie. I just had to.
No, I understand. And it really does explain why you have a lamp with you, because you had to take it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It was my grandmother's. I had to, it's very important.
No, I understand. I have to tell you, you can't stay here.
Oh my God.
Fiona is the only tenant.
But Susie, if you threw me out and Jeff threw me out, where am I gonna go with my lamp? It's the middle of the night.
Look, I gotta level with you. I can't even continue to do the accent anymore. This is so upsetting, and I just need you to go. Like, I've been trying to keep this on the whole time, and I'm just, look, I appreciate you being such a good patron, and I'm sorry I'm ruining the magic right now of this place, because I know you wanted it to be a real authentic Irish pub, but I can't You've been here for like 3 days. I've called the other, like I called the owner. I was trying to figure out what to do, and like you cannot have squatters' rights here at this bar. But if there's somebody that I can call for you, I would be happy to do that. I'm sorry I've ruined the magic.
Well, that's okay, I guess. I think I'm just gonna take my lamp and head on down to Epcot and make my way drinking around the world.
Wool socks.
Well, honey, I love seeing you so darn much, So if it takes an iPhone to see you, twice a year, well then here you go.
Oh, thanks, Dad. This is the best. Okay.
Now I did have to get you the iPhone 7 because falling on hard times here. So that one was made in 2013 there. Is that going to be all right?
2013.
Like I had this exact phone in like 5th grade, Dad. Ew.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just think it's still new to you though. I mean, it's had 7 owners over the years, because most people they buy those fancy ones. They're real nice, but it's new to you. Yeah, that one was in storage next to the socks. Yep.
Wife dinner choice.
I'm just going to die.
We got ourselves a Mexican standoff here. Ooh, we should get Mexican, honey.
Oh, finally!
What time is it? Oh, it's 3 a.m.
And see.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I've had that argument before.
Chat said that the dinner choice thing got really real.
Yeah, that's what we call method acting and drawing from real life.
I really lost that accent, guys. I really lost it. I couldn't do it. We were done.
I was like, I think she's Arabic now.
I don't got it.
No,
Drop it.
Katie started Irish. Then Elise kind of like followed suit. Then she kind of like went to Scotland, then like down to like northern England. And I was like, as someone who loves accents of the British Isles, this is awesome.
All right.
Oh, my dialect teacher would be ashamed of me right now.
Katie, you want to intro Old Job, New Job?
Absolutely. So for this next game, we need a couple of suggestions. We need some careers that you might have, or maybe you don't have. You just wish you had. Glad you don't have. Whatever. Any 2 careers. Go ahead and put those in the chat. And while you guys are thinking, I will go ahead and explain this next game. So this next game is called Old Job, New Job, and Chris or Patrick, I'm not sure which one of them. Chris has recently gone through a career change in which he has switched from an old job that you guys are going to assign to him, and he has gained a new job that you guys are also going to assign to him. And so he is going to have maybe his new work is going to be perhaps informed by some of the things that he picked up in his old job and is struggling to let go of. So Chad, it looks like you have some suggestions there.
But I'm not trying to flex now, but I thought I would. Okay. So.
Oh, shashi.
Oh, yeah, that's shillelagh.
My mother's from Cork, my dad's from Dublin.
So at least literally everyone in the cast can do that.
It's so much easier when you don't have to do it on demand.
Oh, yeah.
Guys,
When you don't have to think about the ins and outs of improv, you can just be like, all right, I have 6 minutes to make up a line. What's the best one I've got? They have to be Lucky Charms.
Tonight.
All right, so... Okay, so we have a suggestion for a waiter.
Okay.
And a burlesque dancer.
Oh.
Those, I've seen those as the same job before. But all right. So I used to be a burlesque dancer.
Yeah.
And I'm now a waiter.
Okay, that sounds good. Chad, is there a suggestion from a previous scene that we didn't get to, but you would like to see as the suggestion for this scene?
Weirdly enough, I just saw bad food, but hold up. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Prosthetic leg.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
So this is
And this
old
is
job.
and this is being recorded for all of history. Just making sure. Awesome. Yeah.
Old job, new job can have something or nothing to do with prosthetic leg. And Chris used to be a burlesque dancer and is now a waiter. In 3, 2, and 1.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Wooden Knob. If I can guide you to your table, our hostess seems to be busy.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know where my wife went. But yeah, I guess you can go ahead and seat me, and I can just wait for her to return from the bathroom.
That would be okay. Just here, follow me. Let me put my boa around your neck and
okay.
just come with me, sir. I'll guide you to your table. And here you are. If you'll notice, all of our seats only have 3 legs. So you're going to have to lean to one side in order to stay up.
Yeah, that makes sense because, it wouldn't be a 4th leg or anything that would be shorter to make the instability. It's 3 things, yeah.
You'd think we could have just done the tripod thing, but no, we left them in all 3 corners and one corner absolutely absent.
Oh, what? That's so weird.
Now,
I know that she'll want some appetizers.
Hold on a second. I am not ready to take your order yet. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, let me.
Oh, you do
Here
work
you
for
are,
tips,
sir.
don't you?
Okay, now, if you can just tell me what you want, I'll write it down here.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't feel comfortable saying this. The bread's dicks. Is that what it is?
It is. It's breaded dick. Really, it's a dessert.
Yeah. It's a dessert. Okay. Well, then maybe later. Where did my wife? I don't know where she went. Okay. Is there? I guess we'll take the 3. Okay. Is there usually an in the word hot dogs?
No. Here they are. It's hot dog.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. I have dyslexia. I read it as hot dogs.
No.
Yeah. We'll take.
No.
We'll take some of those to start.
We don't have hot dogs here at
Yeah, we'll take those and the cheddar pecker bites, please.
Oh yes, I will get you the cheddar.
Order.
I will get you the cheddar pecker bites. I will be back shortly.
Scene!
I'll be honest, audience.
That went off the chain so quickly.
If there's any time you can give me a game where all I can do is think of is dick puns, I'm gonna enjoy that game so much. So I want to thank you, audience, for giving us that one.
Oh God,
Yeah.
that was fun.
Oh,
That was fun. Okay.
hot dog.
I didn't know you had insert head in there. Yeah, they're hot dogs.
Patrick was like, yes, give me more. And I was like, when did you all this?
I love how we went through the wooden knob and we went through a tripod joke and then we all lost it at hot and dogs. I mean, that's subtlety right there, guys. Subtlety.
I didn't get to be very burlesque, but whatever. That was fun.
That
All
was
right,
actually very accurate.
We should keep doing this show, by the way, because we're just laughing on air.
The audience is right there with you.
Are we doing?
Yeah, we are.
Are we doing Zoom anyway?
Yeah.
So he's gonna look.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone real quick. So say bye, cast, real quick.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right, so they can't hear me, and you can't hear them at this point. All you can hear is me, audience, and we're going to have some fun, because I am going to start a chaotic Zoom meeting with our actors, and once I switch around, I notice I accidentally labeled Patrick as Katie and vice versa. Once I switch that around, we'll go ahead and switch over to it, but while we're doing that, what I'm going to need from you are suggestions for jobs, for organizations, for basically any position you would have where you would have to have a Zoom meeting. So many of us are doing that these days. We're having Zoom, WebEx meetings and everything in our professions. So give me some professions, maybe even your own, that you would like to see represented. What's going to happen is I'm going to secretly assign these different corporations, these organizations, these professions to our unsuspecting actors. They will not know who each other works for. All they're going to know is they're in the Zoom meeting discussing something, and they don't know who everybody's working for. It sounds confusing because it's meant to be confusing. Don't worry, it will make sense once we get started. So all we need right now is just these organizations. All right, so yeah, keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Again, as you saw earlier, we might bring them back again in a future scene if we don't use it this time. So let's see. Okay. Very good professions and everything. Don't forget, you could also throw in corporations or any actual organizations as well. Influencer idea. Someone said, I missed the influencer, but I'm going to double check on that real quick. But yeah, meanwhile, let's take a quick look here. Okay. So, in the Twitch chat we have yoga teachers. I like the idea of there being an association of yoga teachers, and I kind of feel like Patrick would be pretty good at instructing everyone in yoga. So, okay. So Patrick is now a yoga teacher. Roomba enthusiast. Oh my god. I like that, and I think Elise would be pretty good at this. So we'll go with a Roomba enthusiast. Alright. Let's see here. Basket Weaver school principals. Ooh, hold on. School principals for Chris, because I have a feeling that Chris... Alright. So Chris will be our school principal, and let's see here. Basket Weaver, sandwich ends, pizza makers, screen-to-screen insurance salesman. You know what? I am going to make Katie a screen-to-screen insurance salesman. But I'm going to shorten that to online insurance salesman. Alright, so to recap, Patrick will be part of a group of yoga teachers, Elise will be part of the Roomba enthusiast, Chris will be a school principal, and Katie will be a online insurance salesman. Okay, great stuff. So what's going to happen is I'm going to bring these guys back real quick. Alright. Okay, everyone, we're about to go back live with your audio in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. The cast is in position, and everyone has their assignments, correct?
Yes.
Okay. With that in mind, I'm going to call this chaotic Zoom meeting to order in 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, everybody, I appreciate you coming out here. You know, it's really important that we get things done, all right? It's all about those numbers, so talk to me. Tell me what you got.
I'm going to observe. I'm going to observe you guys, by the way. I hope you guys don't. I'm going to be taking notes. I'll just be in the back.
No, that's great. I mean, I just want to say I absolutely believe that that we do need to be getting stuff done. And what I really, really love about this product is that it just allows you to multitask, there's so much you can turn it on. It does its own thing. It knows where to go. And then we can continue to be productive. And while it's doing its thing, it just helps with the multitasking so much. That
really is an amazing thing about your body, is that it knows how to do its own thing, and it can multitask itself. You can just clear your mind, open up your heart with a nice breath out. And let your body work for you.
I can tell you right now that is not an approved curriculum. I know that for a fact. This is Shelby County, and we don't approve any of that mumbo jumbo for our kids.
Well, the great thing is that we actually, as an organization, don't have a curriculum. If you just want to just do a stretch and just bring your leg up here. and then release the leg. You can really feel that stretch, and it helps open your heart, and you just feel so good.
Listen, if you're going to be allowing people to do things like that on the property, I just have to suggest that you guys, you got to think about increasing those limits, okay? Because that is a lawsuit waiting to happen. And I'm here for you. I can cover you.
Speaking of lawsuits, we are getting a lot of complaints from the parents, and I've been on the phone pretty much. I haven't even been able to go to meetings with the SI. I've been having phone conversations with the parents. They're pretty mad about whatever he just did with his leg, and it's unacceptable. It's definitely. I haven't seen them this mad since we did Common Core. I'll be honest with you.
Yes, we did have some complaints from parents. The classes we offered to new mothers was not well received, but all I did was just become the warrior.
And that's great because you know what? Like what we can really offer is an opportunity to map it all out, and then you just like undock it, you let it clean, you let it help you and clean your house and get you ready, and then that's the best part of it.
And speaking of getting ready, I know no one wants to think about this, but when it comes to, death, everyone really should be prepared for that. How are your friends and family going to be after that horrible but inevitable event?
Now,
I plug it back in. You just like plug it in and it'll recharge.
Well, these are good points. Now, Katie, in your response, I have. This is why I hired a counselor here at the school. I mean, we've got those. They're here for that particular reason.
Right.
And to your point, Elise, I think that'd be great in our home ec curriculum. I think that maybe you should, even as an extracurricular after school.
Thank you. I mean, really, I think the greatest thing about it is that like anybody can, set these up. And I think they're really fun to play with pets. And I can't really see a downside to it unless, of course, it runs over something that it's not supposed to, and then it spreads it around the house. But other than that, they're great.
Yes, with downsides and pets, I can't think of any poses that really come to mind off of that, but I can think about it more as we go along. But yes, cleaning your space and is very important. I agree.
Yeah.
It certainly is. And, while you're, thinking and getting things in order, I just want to encourage you guys again to give me a call, because 15 minutes could save you.
Well, you know what?
Are we doing product placement? Is that happening?
I sure was. I don't know what you guys are doing.
At least, were you trying to hawk Roombas to me?
I sure was. I was a Roomba enthusiast.
There we go.
And Katie, you're like an insurance salesman?
Yes.
Okay.
And so Patrick was a yoga instructor.
Chris, you were were you a Board of Education member specifically in Shelby County?
I was a principal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to scold one of you guys and tell you to come into my office for detention or something. But.
Oh dear.
Oh, good times. Good times. All right. Let's see. Patrick, you want to intro the next game? 2 suggestions?
Sure. So this next game, we need 2 suggestions. Like the game is called, 2 suggestions. This game is for Elise and Chris. And what this game is about is just we're going to let these actors run wild. No gimmicks. No games. No letter substitutions or reading out of plays. We're just going to give them 2 things, let them run with it, and see what they get. Because we like doing that. And it's a little bit of a chaotic thing, and it's very, very fun. Chad, do we have any new suggestions that are rolling in, or do we have anything that you like that struck your fancy earlier? Because I know you have a fancy and you need it tickled. So did anything tickle your fancy?
Or struck it.
I'm going to be quite honest. The burlesque dancer earlier really tickled my fancy. I mean, that's kind of my thing.
I want a restaurant called the Wooden Knob now. I want to go. I want to see what kind of food they have. Well, we know what some of their food would be.
They're only found in Panama City, Florida.
ECB.
Alrighty. Oh, wow. Okay, well, you asked for 2 suggestions. We got quite a few. I'm just going to pick 2 at random. Let's see here. We have pony rides.
Okay.
Okay. Pony rides?
Okay.
Pony rides. Okay.
And we also have dehydration.
Okay.
Right.
So this is seen from 2 suggestions with Chris and Elise. Their suggestions are dehydration and pony rides. Starting in 3, 2, and 1.
Dad.
Yes. Honey?
Dad, I've had a really good time. I've had a really good time at Aiden's birthday party, but I'm not really sure about the pony ride part of this, and I was just saying if you wanted to go home, I would be okay with going home right now.
Well, sweetheart, Aiden's dad hasn't brought out the adult treats yet, and I was kind of hoping, since your mom's not around, I might partake in some of those. I heard Jello shots were coming at some point. Now, this is adult Jello. Jello. These are adult Jellos. These are adult Jellos with adult flavors like broccoli and hot peppers and things like that. You would not enjoy it.
Okay.
Now, don't worry about you don't have to do the pony rides, honey. You don't have to do everything that all the kids do. I saw you in the jump house. You were going crazy.
I know, but then I hit Caden in the face and there was blood. And so I kind of feel like I might be pushing it with the pony rides. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. I don't want to see you punch a pony, princess.
I don't want to punch a pony either, Dad. In fact, I wasn't really thinking about punching a pony until you said it.
Well, that's my bad again, sweetheart. Now, look, why don't you? It looks like the cake has already been cut during our conversation. I could grab you a piece of cake, or maybe some of those Snicker bars that came flying out of the piñatas.
Yeah, I like both of those, Dad. But I'm just I think I'm kind of ready to go home. I feel like I punched Caden in the face in the bounce house. And the last time I went to go get a Snicker bar from the piñata, I ran head first into Susie's dad's crotch, and it was really embarrassing. And I just kind of feel like this birthday party is going south.
Honey, you're looking a little pasty. Are you?
I don't feel very good, frankly. I really kind of feel terrible. I feel pasty. I feel like glue.
Yeah, honey. It's not like you. This destructive streak is not. You're usually a very calm, gentle little girl, and I feel like you've gone into some sort of chaotic maelstrom.
Yeah, that was maelstrom is a word that I don't know yet.
That's
but
my
it
bad.
sounds
That's my bad.
fun.
Yeah, it's not actually. It's a very twisty storm in the ocean.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I kind of feel like I'm about to I might be about to pass out. Dad,
Okay, let me. Okay.
There's
Oh my God.
stars. It's getting dark. There's tunnel vision happening.
Okay, you didn't know what a maelstrom is, but you're very familiar with tunnel vision. That's a very
I heard
strange.
mom's.
Oh, damn it! I knew it'd be your mom's doing, teaching you tunnel vision. She used to say she got tunnel vision every time I came around.
Yeah.
And scene.
I think I'm never going to get custody of this girl again. If it's okay.
Can I just
I'm letting her die of dehydration so I can get Jello shots at Caden's dad's part.
I just need to get a recording of just a loop of Elise going, Caden and Braden and Aiden.
I feel pasty.
I feel like glue.
That's good stuff.
I need to see a who does a better child accent, Elise or Melanie. Because both of those were just right there. Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Bonus round, Irish children.
Don't you dare.
All right. Patrick, you want to intro letter sub for?
Sure will. All right. So our next game, we need a very easy suggestion here. 2 letters. Don't make them any weird letters. None of like the goth letters like Q, pretending it's a popular one in there. No, just two random letters. And what's going to happen in this game of letter sub? with Chris and Katie. Sorry, I almost read Chris and Elise again. Is they're going to be doing a scene about something that you have suggested, and whenever they say a word, they're going to take one letter of the alphabet and swap it in with the other letter of the alphabet that you guys chose, and see what kind of chaos ensues. So, Chad, do we have any letters that we have been bestowed? Any all K's become M's?
I am so terribly sorry about that.
All M's
The last couple of minutes, everyone was muted. Yeah, we should be back online now. So yeah, the letter K.
All of us were muted. How did we get suggestions for that game if we were all muted? That was amazing. To read lips, that's good stuff.
No, for like the last 2 minutes when I thought I put myself on.
I know that Aram Little is in the other room, so maybe she can continue talking.
So we'll do.
She's getting the jump on our suggestions.
All M's are K's.
All M's are K's. All right. So Magic is now Kajic.
Yes.
In this scene of letter sub. And do we have any suggestions for a scene that maybe didn't tickle your fancy, but maybe like gave you a slight chuckle?
Yeah. Let's see here. We have pickle making.
Pickle making. All right. So this is pickle making with Katie and Chris, and all M's are becoming K's in 3, 2, and 1.
I act so excited to cake suck pickles today.
I act excited too. I act excited.
I am not sure if you knew this or not, but pickles are arcade of cucumbers. Cucumbers in vinegar cake pickles. Who knew?
I did not know that. I kite be learning a lot from you today.
Well, look, Kanika, I act somewhat of a chef, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, I like to cake foods and desserts. I listen to Kuzik when I cook. I'm a big fan of heavy metal or heavy kettle. Heavy kettle is the perfect Kuzik for a chef.
Yeah, I am core of a podcast person.
Oh, one of those.
Sorry. I just don't really like Kuzik. Okay.
That's all good, Kanika. We don't have to be the sake type of person, you know. We can still be friends and not like the sake type of Kuzik. Now, before you say anything else, can you hand Key the kixing bowl?
I have the best kixing bowls. They are made of stainless steel.
My kind are a Lukanuk.
I never thought that I would want someone else's kixing bowls, but I kind of want yours now.
A Lukanuk's great. It transfers heat very well. I have burned hands before, but that is a price I'm willing to pay for a Lukanuk.
I thought we were caking pickles.
We are, but you have to kix the vinegar with the spices, and I like to cake my own mayonnaise while I'm at it.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought we were just caking pickles.
No, I like to multitask. I multitask lots of different things. I will cake pickles and mayonnaise whilst listening to Heavy Kettle and not skip a beat.
Kigil, I am very impressed with your multitasking abilities, but I think KB, we might want to do something else with our kike.
I can teach you to cake a keat loaf. I have a keat thurcockamer. Thurcockator. A thurcockator.
Oh my gosh.
It's for temperatures.
Right. Of course. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Keat thurcockator.
Yeah.
Whoo, a Lukanuk. That was fun. That's fun. I thought a Lukanuk was a fun word. I could have said that. All right. Katie, why don't you intro and run our next game for Elise and Patrick, Scene 3 Ways.
Absolutely. All right. So for this next game, we need 3 genres from you guys. So things like Western, musical, but maybe not musical, unless you're really feeling that tonight. So any 3 genres that tickle Chad's fancy, as it were, those will be our suggestions for this scene. And these guys are going to do a scene 3 or 4 ways, depending on which member of our cast you ask. So they are going to do this scene, first of all, just a normal scene. And then they will run through it again 3 more times in the genres that you guys specify. So Chad, how are we doing on those genres?
Okay, well, they're still rolling in pretty slowly. I would like to mention that it's a good thing that our Australian audience members are not here, because they would be the first to remind us that it's actually pronounced Alukukia. Yeah, Alukukia. Yeah. So
Aluminium.
Right. Well, and I argue that we invented the dang metal, so shut up. Anyway, so first of all, okay, let's keep them rolling. Remember, genres being like any kind of TV show, movie, play, what have you. You guys watch TV. You obviously watch entertainment, so this shouldn't be too terrible. Go ahead and light up that chat, please. Okay, right away we have a rom-com.
Rom-com, all right.
All right. We have a cop show.
Okay.
Great.
All right, and keeping it rolling here. Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, wow.
I don't like when you start laughing, Chad. It makes me nervous.
Oh, what could possibly... Okay, you know what? I'm going to again splice 2 things together. Forgive me, audience members. This is too good to miss. YouTube drama.
Oh my gosh.
YouTube drama. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a real thing, okay? I watched a 3-hour live stream today going over the ins and outs of some YouTubers. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. So, Chad, was there a suggestion that was given previously for a scene that you just really want to see before the night is over?
Yes, actually. We have, you know what? Basket weaving. Why not?
All right. So this is scene 3 or 4 ways, depending on which member of our cast you ask. And it has something or nothing to do with basket weaving in 3, 2, and 1.
Oh my gosh, you sure do have a lot of wicker here. You planning for a crazy weekend here?
Oh, Yeah, I've had a big order come in for I've got about, let's see, I got to check I got about 6 baskets. I got about an order for about 6 baskets that I need to do this weekend. So I'm just going to be real busy.
Oh my goodness. Well, my grandkids just love Easter and they get a new basket every single year. I may have to take your business card if you have one, just so I can get your information, see if we have anything we can do, any business in return. But that will come out to $600 in Wicker here. So do you want to put that on the cash or the card?
Oh, sure. I mean, yes, I definitely have a very cute business card. Here you go. There you go.
Interesting font choice. But listen,
Comic Sans?
It's $600. Do you want to put that on the cash or the card? We do have a line here now.
Sure. Sure. Well, if you go ahead and place an order, can we kind of cancel out a little bit? I mean, if you go ahead and place an order with me, then, it could just be like on store credit.
Oh,
right?
No. You see, I was kind of hoping that that once you make the basket for me, you could kind of do it for free, because my grandson made me an Instagram, and I have about 7 followers. They're all my grandkids, and I was just gonna like advertise them to advertise you to them, so you get some business later.
Okay.
Dean.
Right.
All right. Okay, so let's see that scene again, but this time I would like to see it as a cop show.
A cop show. Okay.
So 3, 2, and 1.
Oh my goodness, officer! That is a long line of perps you have there. That is just incredible.
Yeah, I got a busy weekend here. We got about 6 different cases going on, and we got a big
Who
week.
Who knew that Easter Sunday would be such a bad day for crime? This is incredible.
I feel like people just feel like they're going to be forgiven automatically, and so they just go ahead. It's like they just go for it.
Well, that sounds really great, but you did run into my car here. It looks like there's going to be about $600 now worth of damage. No, I can take that in cash right now, and we can kind of keep Johnny Law out of this, or you can hit my Venmo at Instagram grandmother.
Right. Okay. Well, here's my business card, Sergeant Detective. You'll see as my title up there. So
you're a deputy. Okay. That's interesting.
Okay. Yeah. No. You're right. I am a deputy. So you can just take that. And I was just thinking maybe because, I am a deputy, that we could just, keep this a little hush hush. As you can see, I got a full car here. So, I was just thinking.
No, I've been live streaming this entire thing onto my Instagram. My grandson made me one, and I have about 7 followers. They're all my grandkids. Hi, grandkids.
And scene. All right.
That was weird. That was good.
We're gonna see that again. This time, I think I want to see it as a rom-com.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is quite the array of lingerie you're buying here. Going on a lot of dates soon?
Oh God. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. No, it's actually it's not for me. It's for like a bachelorette party thing, like a bridal shower thing.
An Easter Sunday bachelorette party. Who are you throwing it for? Mary Magdalene?
God, that's like a really good joke. No, I mean it's for my best friend. She's getting married. This is like, let's see how many weddings. I mean, I've been in like, I don't know, like 6 weddings now. So
oh my gosh,
I'm getting
just like one of my grandkids. That's such a crow. Do you have a photo of her?
Oh yeah, sure. No, I have a photo of her and me. I'm in this one too, in case you happen to have, a nice grandson.
And she got 6 men to marry her.
Oh, yeah. You know,
Wow.
it's
Okay, yeah. So that's going to be $600. It's $100 a piece here. You know, for all this lingerie.
sure. I was just thinking that maybe if you came along to the party, you would have such a good time, and maybe you could just like, you know, like, isn't it fun if you just give them to me for free?
Oh no, honey. We get people all the time, but who come in here and ask for special discounts, you know. But no, Victoria's Secret, they keep you on camera at all times, and coincidentally, I do too. My grandson's a voyeur. I'm not sure what that means, but hi, grandson.
Hi, I'm single.
Oh my gosh. All right, so that was magnificent. And so I just need to see that scene one more time as a YouTube drama.
Okay.
In 3, 2, and 1.
What's up, YouTube? Oh my gosh, I have the craziest story going on right now. Okay, I had hundreds of followers that were stolen from me, and you'll see here in this clip if I can find the button. Okay, look at this clip. Roll the tape. Roll the tape.
Hi guys. I just wanted to pop on here real quick to say that I am so sorry for taking 600 of her followers. It was not intentional. I did not mean to offend anybody. I didn't realize what I was doing when I did it. And I just thought it was going to be like a tradesy kind of thing, you know, where it was going to be like, you know, I was like, I gave her, you know, some layouts for her gram that were really good. And I just thought it was going to be like a good tradesy, and then it wasn't. And I just wanted to come on here and say that I am like so sorry. I'm just so sorry that it happened like that. I'm sorry.
Now you'll see here in this clip here that when she made me the layouts for my website here, she made it Instagrandmother. It's Instagram grandmother. Okay, and the entire time, the first time I saw it, I was just like, wow, those are the colors you went with. What is it, Miami Vice? Anyways, I think this entire thing was just a big mistake. My grandson made me this YouTube account. I really should just get back to my knitting circles.
End scene. All right.
Oh man, good stuff. All right.
Influencer apology video. Influencer apology video.
Yeah. Well, that's our show,
Is it
ladies
like
and
a normal
gentlemen.
video for me?
Yeah, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there was a lot of good stuff. There was a lot of stuff to unpack. I'm gonna have to rewatch that back again and just to remind myself of what just happened. So, but thank you guys. Thanks for all the suggestions that came in. Thanks for all the bit cheers. I haven't had a chance to look at the thing yet, but I'll look. Go ahead.
Yeah, there is actually a hype train to.
There's a hype train?
Yeah, to like play us out for the evening. So.
All right, hype train. Woot woot.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. So since the hype train's running, why don't you guys just keep hyping it up while we go through and try and figure out what we're going to name our show? I have no idea, but I'm sure almost anything would be acceptable at this point because there were plenty of nuggets that could probably be used for show titles here. So Chad, I'm going to turn it over to you to go through whichever show nuggets, whichever show titles the audience has suggested so far. Maybe we can all figure out and vote on which one we want as our title.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nuggets get shown at the Wooden Knob or whatever the restaurant was called.
Show nuggets.
Show nuggets, wooden knobs, I tell you.
Can I get 2 nuggets, please? Thank you. Yeah.
And we
They want the show nuggets.
Oh, good stuff. All right, so first
Nuggets
of all,
and knobs.
nuggets and knobs. Whew. Oh, how do you even spell that? Anyway, let's listen to my stomach grumbling next to an empty television set.
That's too
It's a long
close to home.
But
That's too
yeah,
close to home.
It happened.
Yeah.
Baby Ginsu knives,
Yeah.
That was good, Chris.
hot dogs.
I knew that was coming up.
None of the rest of us did. I don't want to see you punch a pony.
That's good.
No one does.
Pony punching.
Just wow. Okay. I feel pasty.
I feel pasty.
No pasty.
I act excited to cake suck pickles today.
Oh boy.
I said that. I feel bad. I'm sorry if that came out of my mouth.
Thurcocketer.
That's a good one.
That's just fun to say too. Thurcocketer.
Yeah, it is. Alukanuk or Alukiniuk. Depending on
Alukiniuk for
Yeah.
the British.
right. And the Bachelorette Mary Magdalene.
That was funny. I was confused when you said, "Well, she married 6 people." I was like, "Why would you?" Oh, this is her 6th time doing it. Ah, I got it.
Yeah.
So in the audience, if you guys have any of those that float your fancies, I know I say that often. I don't really know if it means anything.
We are the
re-
fanciest improv show on Twitch.
Yeah, we are. We're
honestly.
super fancy.
Yeah.
Retype in any of those that you want to like maybe vote for, or that you think is one of your favorites, or something that you think would make a good title. And we'll go ahead and select that. And while we're waiting to see if we can figure out which title we want, just want to thank everyone again for coming and joining our show here tonight. And to remind you guys that this Tuesday, we start a brand new month of Jackbox games. The audience won last month because of a new rule we implemented so our guests can score points. So Patrick is feverishly making little sweepy trophies to mail out to the guests that came on and played with us this past month. If you want to play with us on Jackbox games and be one of our guests, go to chaoticgoodimprov/contact or chaoticgoodimprov.com/contact, and you can find out how to get in touch with us to come online with us and join us for a night of Jackbox games, which is always super fun. Chad, back to you for the titles.
All right. Well, before we get to the titles, I do want to extend a special thank you to D Rocky, who just gave out, good Lord, 10 subs to the channel.
Ooh,
So
Wow.
thank you so much.
MVP.
That was
Thank you.
absolutely amazing, and thank you.
If you like us
Rocky.
that much, you can join us on Tuesday. Be one of the audience members
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
beats us because some idiot made a rule where we can lose to you.
That was
We
me. I
tried
was
to
the
rig the
idiot.
game.
I was the idiot.
Well, D-Rock,
I love
thank
the
you,
idiot.
thank you so much for the very generous subscription bomb. Like that was brilliant.
That was awesome.
I'm Nini. Okay, thank you so much for your sub as well, the gift sub and the resub. We really do appreciate that, as well as the bit cheers. Thank you to Artrash for the bit cheers. Thank you to Michael Glenn, Abby Joyce, Eagle Panini, all for the bit cheers, as well as
Rocky. That's
Rocky
MVP
is
status right there.
And also, thank
Yeah.
you to Abrink123 for being our latest follower. Don't forget,
All right,
you can also
Abrink.
follow us for free and know exactly when we are broadcasting at any time on Twitch. So, it's kind of a toss-up right now between Hot and Dogs and I Feel Pasty. I kind of feel
Well,
like...
I'll say, Dr. Aki Rocky, whatever.
D.
I'm
Rocky
sorry, I don't know
Rocky?
your name. D. Rocky. He suggested, or he or she, they suggested Hot and Dogs, and I feel
I think
like
that with their
they
10,
might-
they're,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think
that
they get to
might
name it.
be. Yeah, that might get you naming rights for.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Eternity. Yeah. I'm
so
pretty
Hot
sure that buys you
Dogs.
I'm pretty sure that buys you a
Hot dogs.
customized brick at most universities. I think it needs to name our
Yeah.
show.
If we had a building, it would be called D. Rocky right now.
Yeah.
We're
There
the
you
D.
go.
Rocky
Yeah.
Rocky building.
Yeah.
All right, so...
We need a CGI library. It's the D. Rocky. I was gonna say memorial, but that's bad. They're not dead. So
But we do slam, don't we, guys? Hey, okay. Yeah, but thank you so much. Hot and Dogs will be the name of the show
Hot and
tonight,
Dogs.
and you get kudos. So thank you, D. Rocky, for all that. We really do appreciate it. All right, with that, I think it's about time to wrap it up, folks. So
yeah, absolutely. Do we have any raids set for tonight, Chad? Or
I
we
couldn't really
just-
get one lined up. I tried,
Okay.
but yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we for those of you guys who don't know, we like to raid some of our fellow Twitch streamers to show some support. Tonight, we just didn't happen to find one that we're going to join. So we're going to leave with this note, and I want to thank all of our cast here tonight for playing with us. I want to make a big round of applause, a virtual round of applause for Elise.
Thanks, guys. That was fun.
For Katie. Patrick. And of course, Chad for all of his tech wizardry. I'm pointing at where they're at my Zoom screen, so I'm sure it makes no sense to you guys at home. And my name is Chris. So thank you all for joining us tonight, and have a wonderful rest of your night.